Who's from the Bronx and is a brand new artist that's hitting the YouTube waves?
Let me think. Mike Kuwan.
Mike Kuwan. What's up, you guys? It is your brand new host for the showcase, Ty Cole.
Marcella.
And we're here to give you guys all the details and the tea on what's going down with Mike Kuwan and his music.
So stay tuned and watch.
And stay tuned and see what's going down in his life, projects, upcoming events, and so much more. This is the showcase.
Welcome to the showcase, baby. The showcase. Righteous mind. It's your time to shine. The showcase. Righteous mind. It's your time to shine. The showcase.
Hello and welcome back to the showcase. My name is Marcella.
And I'm Ty Cole, and we are here with Mike Kuwan. So what's going on, bro?
What's going on? How y'all doing?
Chilling, man. It's a little hot, but be good.
Definitely lights.
So basically you have your song coming out. So can you kind of touch base on, the song, the name of it, and the inspiration for how it came about?
Well, the song is called Trying to Get Up to Heaven. Actually, the video dropped today on YouTube.
Okay.
So everybody could go look at that. The inspiration of the song, basically, like all the sins that I've done, all the things that I've been through, and the things that I've seen, I still talk to God and still ask Him, like, is it possible that I can make it up to heaven? You know what I'm saying? And not be judged by the things that I've been through, and not be judged by all the stuff that I did, stuff that I'm not proud of.
Of course.
So, and that's actually off the project that just dropped on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, and Google Play. It's called Survival.
Which is amazing. That is on all platforms.
Yes, man.
We on platforms.
Yeah,
right, for that.
So what's the inspiration of the project? Because I know when you start a project, there's usually a premise. So can you let us know why it started?
The inspiration, my story. I feel like I have a unique story and the things that I've encountered during my journey. Me doing music. Survival is a way of life. I feel like everybody has a certain survival story, a survival tactic story where they had their back against the wall. It was something that they was in a situation and they had no other choice but to do something. Or, those rough nights where there's no food or, lights is off or whatever. I've been through that. So, that was the inspiration of it. And I try to make my project mold together. All the sounds is relatable to each song. So.
Is there any I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Sorry, boo.
Yeah,
Is there any song, since you said this project was about survival and things like that? Is there any particular song that was hard to write or to get out?
Yeah, actually, it's the song one song that was real kind of tough to write, but it's actually one of my favorites. It's actually a survival outro.
Okay.
I had a long time making that song, and it was only 2.5 minutes. It's just so much memories. I bring back so many stories inside that one little 2.5 minute song. It definitely brings a little bit, a choke up a little bit. And then my next one I actually did was the last track on the album. It's a soulful freestyle where I just kind of just go in.
Went off.
Yeah, and there's a video for that too. I had shot that maybe 3 months ago, and it's out right now too on YouTube.
So with the name Mike Kuwan, so we know that it comes from
my brother.
Your brother.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you kind of let us know how your brother impacted you in different ways with your music?
My brother got killed when I was 9 years old.
Sorry
my
to
mom's
hear.
Yeah, it's alright. He was in the streets a lot, and he was 20 years old when he got killed. And as I got older, I started seeing my patterns starting to be in the same way as him. And my mother will always tell me, you just remind me of Kuwan so much, And I just basically was like, I'm gonna just take my brother's name with me during my music journey, during my career, you know what I'm saying? And basically his story is basically my story, that I've done almost the same thing that he did, and not me trying to take the steps as him. It's just that it just happened the way it happened, the way it is. And I feel good, having my brother's name behind it, you know what I'm saying, Mike Kuwan. So when people ask me, you know, where Kuwan is from. That's my brother's name. And, you know, Mike is me being the younger him. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Definitely. Appreciate that.
So with your things like that, so you were in a deal beforehand. So you had your own
I was in a
agreement?
verbal agreement, verbal
Okay.
deal with some management that was, you know, it was kind of shaky. But I stood loyal for years, from 13 years old till 24. You know, no contract, just me being loyal, and seeing a lot of other people fade away in that picture, and me still standing around and asking myself, you know, there's something wrong with here. You know, everybody's leaving. What's wrong with this? But sometimes, like I said earlier, you could be so loyal that you could be stupid. You know what I'm saying? And you're not understanding what's going on around you. So
it makes you blind to things.
I took on. I went on a hiatus for like 2 years after I got done with that, because I was in the beginning of starting something, and I had started getting views on my first videos, and this person just wiped everything off my YouTube accounts. It was just a lot of stuff. So I kind of shied away from the music for a minute. I always wrote, but after a while, I just was like, you know, I started getting that momentum back. So I had to get myself together and rebuild my, you know, my brand and rebuild everything around me.
So for like other upcoming artists, basically you're independent.
Yeah,
so
out the mud.
I know that, I mean, I know it's also good to be like your own boss, but I know it's a struggle as well. So like, what could you give upcoming artists? Like, what advice could you give them? How to build a following and stuff?
Stay consistent. Don't believe everything that people tell you. You know, even when people will tell you this is not gonna work,
right?
Don't believe it. And I'm taking it from me. Like, honestly, everything that I do, everything from my videos to my studio time, don't nobody respond to me. I get this straight out the mud from me. So there's nobody can say I owe them something. You know, period. And I feel good about that. I'd rather do it myself and be able to go through the obstacles than having somebody do it for me and then saying I owe them in the long run. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't like overnight. I'm not looking for the overnight success. I like the journey that I'm going through, like whether it's the good times and the bad. So stay consistent. Don't listen to the negativity, even if it's your family, because I got a lot of family that don't believe in what I'm doing. And it's fine, you know what I'm saying? They number's still in my phone. It's cool, it is what it is. But
it should be as motivation too.
Believe in yourself.
Right.
Believe in yourself. You're the only one that can believe in yourself at the end of the day. And keep God first, that's it.
So with the state of music, because there's so many artists that are just out here, what makes you different than a lot of them? Because there's like an overpopulation of hip-hop artists, especially in New York City. We got like, Neek Bucks, like other independent up-and-coming artists, you know, are doing the same thing, same grind. So what exactly is it about Mike Kuwan that someone would say, oh, this sticks out, let me put him on?
My story, my hustle, my grind. I mean, it just everything that represents me. I feel like, you know, me being me is being different from everybody. You know, people will see me and say, oh, he reminds me of him. But in order to get to know me is to know me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So listening to me, hearing my music, getting to know me personally, that makes me different. That makes me different.
Are you inspired by some like hip-hop artists that are out, independent? Like, who inspires you to keep going?
I'm inspired by a lot of artists that I see come up. Like I said, like Davies. I'm inspired by Nipsey Hussle. I'm inspired by I'm even inspired by artists that he's on the come up now and still getting there. His name King Bless. There's a lot of other artists
I
that
heard of him.
Yeah, I heard of him too.
Yeah, he's actually on my album.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it's
That's
called Ride to
good.
the End. So y'all can check
How'd that
that
come
out.
about? Y'all collaboration?
Through a friend of a friend, and we've been seeing, like, we from the Bronx. We both from the Bronx, and I seen him at a barbecue whatever. I came with him on some straight nobody to ask him to do nothing for me. I said, yo, what's up, man? You know, we know mutual people, and I was like, what's up? We get a track together. So he's like, send me the beat, and then from there, he came in the studio a few weeks later, and after that, we laid it down. So
that's amazing. Well, I wish you nothing but the best.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You sound like you're doing it. You're on the rise. And if you could just let us quickly know how people can follow you and you know.
You can find me on IG, and you can find me on Twitter and Facebook. This is all Mike Young Kuwan, MikeYoung Kuwan. And you can find me on YouTube as well. Type in the name Mike Young Kuwan, and all my videos are going to pop up. Hit the link in my bio and go check that album out.
You told us earlier you had your previous YouTube account,
Right.
and your old management you know, kind of wiped that out. So
Right.
how did that come about, and you know, how did that make you feel like right after?
I'm not gonna get too much into detail how it was, but what happened. But yeah, that's what basically happened. Yeah, I felt discouraged. I did feel discouraged. I felt like, you know, every time I take 2 steps forward, I get set 5 steps back. But it took a while for me to just, you know, build that courage up and not dwell on the past, because you're gonna have lumps and bumps in your life.
Right.
And it's gonna be 1,000 times you fall, and it's gonna be 1,000 times you're gonna have to get up. So I took that and motivated me, you know what I'm saying, and basically made more harder music and put myself to a test to see if, like, you know, being that I don't have that management around me no more, can I do it on my own? And the whole time I knew the whole time I could have did it on my own. It's just I didn't feel like I could do it, you know. So.
And now you're not managed. Like now you're doing it on your own.
Just me. I do have people that work around me.
Like a team.
Yeah, like a team, you know, but nobody can say, oh, I manage Mike. And
So how do you go about putting out your content now?
I deal with another a person. She's like a partner. She's a partner. Lindsay Mack. She's all the way in Cali. She helps me do my promotion and everything on my page. And then I have I work side by side with she's like a PR. Her name is Annie B. She basically gets my shows, books my shows and stuff. She actually got me booked here. And you know, I work with that. Yeah,
Shout outs to you.
Right.
Yeah, so she, you know, I have a small team. I know 1,000 people, but I don't deal with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just don't know. You don't know who's.
You have to be selective.
Yeah, but 1,000 is like what, maybe like 5 who are genuine. So you gotta be real careful with who you kind of mix your business with, because
like I don't have too many friends. I don't.
Okay.
Cool with a lot of people. I don't have too many friends.
No, that's dope.
Yeah, I don't have too many friends. It's just, and it's the trust issues that I went through. My brother, he got killed by somebody he knew. He was real cool.
Oh my
you know what I'm
God.
saying? So yeah, so I'm like real pause on. And these are the things that I mentioned in the album. Y'all really would love it. I'm telling you.
Do you have any upcoming performances, you know, that people can?
Yeah, I actually,
See?
I'm crossing my fingers. I'm supposed to have a situation in Cali. I don't want to give a date because I don't know for sure.
All the way in Cali? That's amazing.
Yeah, so, and that's just, you know, through word of mouth and people following you and stuff like that. I'm supposed to be performing in the next 2 weeks at a venue downtown, but I don't have a set date. It's just like, as it goes along, you know what I mean? But I definitely give y'all my information so y'all can come pull up for sure.
Definitely.
Sure.
Yes.
So we're gonna play a quick little game with him.
Okay.
So it was called, what was it? Ways to Get to Heaven, correct?
Right. No, trying to get up to heaven.
Into
right.
heaven.
Ooh, okay.
So we're gonna ask you, what are 5 ways do you feel that you
Can get up to heaven?
Staying positive.
Okay, that's 1.
Staying prayed up. Always
Praise
pray.
him.
Giving back.
3.
Giving good vibes even when you don't get them back.
Good vibes.
Good
That's
vibes.
what
Good energy.
Good energy.
And I feel like, you know, I forgive people for the sake of me.
Okay.
You know, forgiving. Even
Always, yeah, it's always
and it's
good to
hard. I'm a
forgive.
cancer. I ain't gonna lie. I hold grudges forever.
No, I
I hold
mean,
grudges forever.
I feel as though like you can't hold on to it for too long because then it blocks your own
Yeah,
blessings.
it does. It does. And I'm learning that as, you know, me being the age I am now. I'm a solid 30 now. So
Dirty 30, you're right.
Dirty 30.
I look at it like I know there's a lot of things that I held back for a long time, and I knew I was blocking my blessings. That's why even when I was dealing with that situation with management, I held the grudge for years. And I still kind of do a little bit, but now I'm like more of a relief because, you know, I bumped into these certain people now, and it's like they don't even what's up.
Right.
It's like what up.
And honestly, if that didn't happen, you wouldn't be where you are now.
No,
so in a way, it was kind of for a reason, even though it sucks. But
it was a relief.
Things
yeah,
happen for a reason.
they do.
It was a relief.
We have one more question too.
Yeah. Wait, he didn't finish.
There's
There's one more, right?
No, I finished all 5.
No, we got one more question for him.
I thought. Oh, I'm sorry.
So, who are 5 people that are in heaven that you would want to work with?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Damn.
Good job, Ty.
You see that? I'm always hooking my feet.
Yes.
Damn. Biggie, Pac, Mac Miller,
Oh my God, R.I.P. Mac Miller.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's the
soon.
song that got erased when I first started shooting my videos in the beginning with my management was "Good Morning" from Mac Miller. It was a beat I did.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was, and that song was bubbling quick, and that's when it happened. But Biggie, Pac, Mac Miller. For some reason, I always wanted to work with Prince. Prince had good music. I love.
Wow.
Prince. Yeah, like I'm different. I don't Marvin Gaye. Damn.
Keep going. Marvin Gaye.
James Brown.
James Brown. Oh, okay.
Listen,
Like
take
these
six.
But see, this is yeah, like these are music, and it's not. It don't have to be all hip hop. I always like
Right.
Yeah. So
And a lot of the good songs we like, surprisingly, are from like their beats or like you know their samples.
all that
So
soul and stuff, you
R&B.
get that from, they get that from James Brown. You know what I'm saying? So my mother, like I was raised on music like that. Smokey Robinson,
I love Smokey.
Temptations, and
My mom loves
Marvin
that.
Gaye. All these artists. My mother would play them all day. In the house.
So speaking on Mac Miller, with like, it's it seems like it's kind of what's been going on with a lot of artists, the drug addiction and overdose and stuff like that. I mean, do you have any opinions on that, or how maybe we can overcome it?
I mean, I don't condone it. I never sipped lean before. I never I never did those types of drugs like Xans and stuff like that. I have Crohn's disease. When I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, they gave me opioids to ease the pain. It can catch you. You know what I'm saying? And
It's addictive.
It is, and I had to wean myself off it because I kind of caught myself like tipping that way. You know what I'm saying? And it's a serious situation. Waking up, shortness of breath, and in 2010 I caught a DUI. So that was real. I was real cautious of that. My man Huddy 6 just died like a month after that. So from drinking and driving. So I kind of like I said, I talk about a lot in my music. So like now I kind of get a little emotional about it, but
I think anything's addicting, like if you overly do it.
Yeah.
Like,
But I feel like a lot of these artists are kind of doing it freely. I mean, like you have an actual illness, but some, it's kind of looked as it's like fun use, and
it's not cool. It's like when you start posting it on Instagram and stuff like that, that's when it's like, all right, well, are you doing this for, for fun?
Or for the clout, basically.
I know a lot of friends that was really on lean and you went through pain, you know what I'm saying? Like really went through pain. It's hard to get through it. So yeah, I never sipped lean. I never did none of those things before. But the opioids, I could understand. I've been in that space, but not not my fault because I had a sickness.
Yeah, you had a sickness. So you have to kind of help mend that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's definitely not nothing to play with. So I don't condone it at all. Stay drug free.
Yes.
Yes, even right in the camera right here.
Stay drug free. Stay drug free. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
That's
Period.
it. That's all I can say. Stay drug free. Don't drink and drive. Tell me it's not a good look. Your license, your credit, everything it goes all the way. For real.
It does.
So,
is this something that towards the end of your career that you want to kind of leave like a legacy for?
Yeah.
Like, is this something that maybe a message or something that you want your fans to remember you as?
I want my fans to remember me as me being a person that always been original, always been real, and can show you that it's possible that you can make it through any situation. You know what I'm saying? I really come from Section 8. I really come from really nothing in the refrigerator but mayonnaise and bread, like roaches in your cabinets. I come from that. So, and in a way, I still live in it. I still live around that. You know what I'm saying? I don't live in everybody know about Mount Haven. You know about Mount Haven, 143rd Street. You know where Willis Avenue's at. It's nothing to play with over there. So, so it's just, I want to make it possible to all kids and all people around the world. And I want to make sure that my brand, Mike Young Kuwan, Mike Kuwan, the brand is known to be something spectacular and something different.
Well, I'm happy that you are really humble about, your career and yourself and stuff like that. And I feel as though when people watch this, they're going to definitely see Mike Kuwan as not just the artist, but as somebody who can inspire other people. Like
he's relatable.
Older people. So thank you for stopping in with us.
Appreciate
and,
it. Thank you.
Talking it up, chatting it up with us. Get his album. It's out right now.
Survival.
On all platforms.
All platforms.
Survival, baby. iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play. Go get that Survival.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
See, I'm just trying to make it to heaven. I'm just trying to make it to heaven. I'm just trying to make it to heaven. Yeah. There wasn't love for us. Holly had those opportunities, but the streets had drugs for us. We lick a shot, save a slug for us. I remember wearing Vance and leather, Skakey was the club for us. I nearly almost got killed at the age of 17. See, I've been through hell, nigga, so I don't know what heaven mean. My step-pops died and shit ain't been the same since. Pour me a bottle of liquor and then I reminisce. And my brother didn't get to make it to his funeral, cause he was locked up in the pen. See, that's the usual. Just hold your head, my nigga, stay strong. Do your push-ups and stay focused. You ain't gon' be up in that place long. And I'm hoping that the streets will feel me, cause I'll be damned if they take me out. The Hennessy will probably kill me. I blow the smoke up in the air and watch the cloud drift. I know for sure I'm God's gift. I'm just trying to get to heaven. I'm just trying to get to heaven, my nigga. I'm just trying to get to heaven, my nigga. And I hope that I make it. See, I'm just trying to get to heaven, my nigga. I'm just trying to get to heaven, my nigga. And I hope that I make it. See, I'm just trying to get to heaven, my nigga. I'm just trying to get to heaven, my nigga. And I hope that I make it. I hope that I make it. See, I just hope that I make it. I hope that I make it. I'm just trying to get up to heaven.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Showcase. It's your girl, Marcella.
And your boy, Ty Cole. And Marcella, do you like brown sugar?
I love brown sugar.
Well, we got some brown sugar today with the phenomenal Lena DeVore in the building, giving us all the details on her brand new single and her project coming out real soon. Are you excited?
I'm super excited. So stay tuned because this is going to be a packed, amazing show.
Once again, this is Ty Cole and Marcella with The Showcase.
You ever had a love so sweet, it literally knocks you off your feet? Overdose on my brown sugar, overdose on my brown sugar. You ever had a love so sweet, it literally knocks you off your feet? Overdose on my brown sugar, overdose on my brown sugar. It was early in the morning, just trying to get me a little bite. I turned my head, and what a beautiful sight. His eyes were all over me, connection never felt so deep. Now the way we're staring at each other, I'm lost in paradise. I might have jumped in this a little too quick, but from the start I knew you were it. I can't tell you anything, even on my dirty little secret. After a long day, he's my perfect treatment. All I need to hear is his voice, and I'm back to myself again. You ever had a love so sweet, it literally knocks you off your feet? Overdose on my brown sugar. Welcome to the showcase, baby. Oh, the showcase.